Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and welcome to the English news of Binh Phuoc Radio, television station and newspaper. I'm Ngọc Thị and following are the headlines for today. Binh Phuoc developing intensive cashew production. Positive sides from avocados into cropping by ethnic minorities. Southeast Asian Youth Festival welcomes Games 21st. Historical tourism attracting visitors to Điện Biên. Projects underway to create food map of 100 Vietnamese dishes. Over recent years, Binh Phuoc province has implemented a host of programs to develop cashew trees, promote trade, and send the Binh Phuoc cashew nuts brand to many fastidious markets around the world.
According to the development plan for the province cashew nuts industry by 2030, the cashew growing area is to reach 175,000 to 179,000 hectares with a yield of 2.1 tons per hectare, an increase of 0.6 tons compared to 2020. Output is to reach 352,000 tons, or 109,000 tons higher than in 2020. The cashew nut processing capacity is to remain at 500,000 tons per year, with deep processing rising to 30,000 tons a year, or 3 times higher than in 2020. With nearly half of the country's cashew growing area and more than 54% of its cashew production, Binh Phuoc is considered the capital of Vietnam's cashew industry, with about 180,000 hectares in total. Cashew cultivation has created jobs for about 50,000 workers in rural areas. Notably, the province has 150 outstanding cashew farmers in the province who received certificates of merit from the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, the Vietnam Cashew Association, and the Provincial People's Committee. Such factors enable the replication of sustainable cashew farming models in the province into the future.
In Phu commune in Budang district, Binh Phuoc province, a project to have ethnic minorities grow avocados into crops among cashews and coffee fields has been positive results.
Mr. Điểu Doan from Sơn Thành village in Phu Sơn commune, Budang district, planted more than 100 Ma Dương avocado trees in his cashew tree fields. 2 years later, the trees began to flower and bear fruit, and he expects that this will be the main source of his family's income. The pilot project into cropping avocado trees in cashew and coffee fields is being conducted by the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee in the province, in cooperation with the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development and the Cooperative Alliance over a period of 5 years, from 2020 to 2025. It has attracted 37 ethnic minority households with farming area of 50 hectares. 10 hectares of which have seen experimental planting since 2019. Although it's still relatively new, the intercropping of avocado trees by ethnic minority farmers has initially seen positive results. In addition to help them transform the crop structure, it has also changed the farming mindset and boosted land use efficiency. In the long term, it will help people improve their earnings and contribute to sustainable poverty reduction.
The Southeast Asian Youth Festival opened on May 7 at Hanoi, pedestrians zoned around Hoàn Kiếm Place. The Tuesday event is an activity held by the Hanoi Youth Union to welcome Games 21st.
The Southeast Asian Youth Festival saw the participation of representatives from the embassies of Southeast Asian countries, as well as Vietnamese ministries and agencies. It brought together more than 11,000 young people from the 11 regional countries, volunteers of Games 31, which will be officially held in the capital city of Hanoi and 11 neighboring cities and provinces from May 12 to 23rd. Young Southeast Asian people gathering here are all very happy. The activity is an event of significance. We should get to know more about one another.
Very thankful for how the Vietnamese people have treated me. They're very hospitable, very nice, very helpful.
Visitors joined a wide range of activities, including an exhibition on national flowers and dresses, cuisines and cultures of the countries, walking, painting, street arts, and an art gala. The festival was intended to promote the image of Hanoi and Vietnam to regional and international friends, thus contributing to building regional peace for Southeast Asia of solidarity, friendship, and prosperity.
Hosting SEA Games 21st is viewed as a golden opportunity for Vietnam to popularize its natures and people and to promote its reputation internationally, according to the Vice Chairman of the Vietnam National Administration of Tourism.
SEA Games 31's competition events take place from May 5th to 23rd in Hanoi and 11 nearby cities and provinces in northern Vietnam. Tapping into the long-awaited chance, hosting localities and travel agencies have launched various tours exclusively designed for both domestic and international fans. The Vietnam National Administration of Tourism is also promoting a variety of tours around Hanoi on its special webpage for SEA Games 31 at seagames31.vietnamtourism.gov.vn/tour in Hanoi. They include sightseeing tours to Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, Ho Chi Minh Museum, Temple of Literature, Hoàn Kiếm Lake, Vietnam Museum of Ethnology, and Duong Lam Ancient Village. In Quảng Ninh, where competitions of 7 sports is to be held, 9 tours have been made available for SEA Games visitors.
The Ministry of Transport has just announced 10 new seaports, bringing the total number of the such ports nationwide to the 196.
The newly announced seaports include North Coast Port in Quảng Ninh Province, Long Sơn Port and the Nghi Seaport in Hà Tĩnh, and Tân Cảng Giao Long Port in Bến Tre Province, among others. The new ports, which are located along the country, are expected to have strengthened the capacity of the current seaport system, especially when Vietnam's import-export activities are recovering strongly post-pandemic. According to the Vietnam Maritime Administration, in the first quarter of this year, the volume of goods going through seaports nationwide reached nearly 180 million tons, up 4% over the same time last year. The national seaport network is performing well, playing an important role in the transportation system in general, especially in import-export activities in particular, the administration noted.
The northern mountainous province of Điện Biên has long been famous for the glorious Điện Biên Phủ victories in 1954, which played a decisive role in ending French colonialism in Vietnam. During the first-day holiday for the liberation of the South and National Reunification Day and May Day, many tourists flocked to Điện Biên.
The Điện Biên Phủ Historical Victory Museum welcomed nearly 7,000 visitors on the first day of the holiday. Its biggest attraction is still the diorama depicting the Điện Biên Phủ campaign at different times from late 1953 to May 7, 1954.
We came to Điện Biên Phủ to mark the anniversary of the historic victory. We feel very proud of our heroes who have sacrificed their lives for the country.
Many tourists from far and wide have journeyed hundreds of miles to visit and learn more about the Điện Biên Phủ battlefield.
We have welcomed Điện Biên on National Reunification Day and in celebration of the 60th anniversary of the Điện Biên Phủ victory. We are grateful to previous generations who sacrificed their lives so that we can live in peace and freedom now.
The tourism sector in Điện Biên has adopted measures to attract more visitors to local destinations, restoring local relic sites, enhancing narration at sites, and displaying more artifacts at museums.
The Vietnam Culinary and Cultural Association is making a list of 1,000 delicious Vietnamese dishes across the countries and creating a digital map for the list afterwards.
Surveys were conducted in 5 northern localities of Nam Định, Hà Nam, Thái Nguyên, Phú Thọ, and Hanoi late March. The Vietnam Culinary and Cultural Association plans to build a list comprising 1,000 dishes next year to create a database for Vietnamese food map. The digital food map is projected to complete by 2024 towards the building of Vietnamese cuisine museum in Hue, former capital city. The project is hoped to promote Vietnamese cuisine and attract visitors to Vietnam, as gastronomy may serve as a core value of the country's tourism.
That's all for today on Binh Phuoc Radio, television station and newspaper news. Once again, thanks for watching and goodbye for now.